What is going on, y'all? Welcome to the video and welcome to the channel. So if you're new here, I do a lot of videos about fitness mainly, but also just some general life stuff, self-improvement if you want to call it that, but not the cheesy kind, just more practical, applicable things to make your everyday life a little bit easier and a little bit more fulfilling. Let's call it that. So recently though, I got into making Indian food. And I say recently as if it's like been a while or at least a period. It's just been one time. I made yellow dal. So that was a cool experience. I just woke up one day and was like, let's make it. I filmed the whole thing, put it on YouTube, so you can check that video out. It was just a brand new beginner making Indian food for the first time. Made yellow dal because that's an entry-level dish, you could say. The most basic thing. But today, we're upping it a notch and we're making my favorite dish growing up, and still kinda, and that is Rajma. So the good thing is all the core ingredients are gonna be very similar with some slight nuances, but we'll keep it simple. That's the point of this, to show you that anyone can do it, and if you're a beginner, to also start making Indian food because it's not as hard as you think, and if I can do it, you can do it. However, the cherry on top is that I track the macros. So all the nutrients, the protein, the fat, the carbs that are in the dish, I track it all while making it, so that when we have a serving laid out for you, we know exactly what's in it. Because that's one of the problems that I see in the brown community of people that want to eat Indian food but don't know how to track it when they're pursuing their fitness goals. I'm the solve for that. So let's go. So come with me and let's get cooking. All right, well, let's get started. So I'm gonna start off by just showing you guys the ingredients, so you guys can prep the ingredients first and get ready to cook once we have everything together. So first, we got the big four Indian ingredients that kind of go into most things. So I got this for the dal that I made last week, and they all transfer over. So we got turmeric powder, coriander powder, chili powder, and not a powder, but cumin whole seeds. These are the big four that will kind of go into most dishes. You can add other ones, but like we're trying to keep it simple. So these are the big four. We'll go with these and we'll just keep it simple. Then 2 tomatoes, kidney beans in a can. So yes, might not be ideal to have it from a can, but again, simplicity's sake, this will save us a lot of time and effort, and honestly, I would bet that you probably can tell the difference, but I don't know, we'll find out. An onion, ginger paste, of course oil, and then some cilantro. So, very straightforward, let's get into it. Bam, here we go. So let's look at it. I got some thoughts, I got some feedback off the bat. So I haven't tasted it yet, but color, it's very orange. And that's because I messed up. I put too much turmeric powder. So that's on me. I don't know how that affects the taste, but that looks off. Step 2 that I did wrong was I didn't puree the onions. So there's a lot of onions in there. I don't know how much of a difference that makes in taste. I kind of thought it'd be better if I had it thicker, so that's why I didn't puree the onions. It looks off, so I don't know. And 3, I feel it's a little liquidy. I don't know if you can tell. It's a little liquidy, so I don't know if that's an issue. But if this doesn't taste great, I won't post this video. I'll redo it for you guys. I don't want to post subpar content. Let's taste it. Live taste test. Okay. I personally like the onions big. Not gonna lie. It looks off, like if you saw this, you'd be like, are you a noob or something? But I like the taste. If you like the taste of the onions, go for it. It's also a little liquidy, but nothing wrong with it. You know what? This is fine. I'll post this. It's I can live with it. You know, this is part of the process as I'm a beginner, and I want everyone to know that, and I want everyone to know if they end up with this result, that's okay. Like, would I impress a date with this? Maybe not, but would I serve this to my mom? Yeah, probably. Because my mom. So the turmeric overload, yeah, not so great. The onions, looks odd, but tastes good. And it's actually not that watery. Now that I think about it, I realize I get served this level of consistency all the time. So it's all good. So there we have it. Second time making Indian food, first time making Rajma, and it's not too bad. But the biggest win over here, as always, is that we got the macros. So now we know roughly the calorie content of homemade Rajma actually is. Look it up MyFitnessPal, save it, and we're good to go. So I hope you liked the video. Hope you can just appreciate the amateurness to it. It's gonna get better, just don't worry. We're on a journey, it's gonna go up, we're gonna get better, but if you could relate to this, you could make Rajma in a simple way after this, that's a dub. So second time making Indian food in the books, first time making Rajma. I hope you liked the video. Please give it a like if you did. Really, really appreciate it. Comment what you want me to make next. I will certainly adhere to your comments. And make sure you subscribe because I got a lot more cool content coming. And you're gonna want to be part of the journey because we're going to the moon, baby. I'll see you guys in the next one.